We are on the way to the river, launching this morning. Gonna float the river for a couple days. I love this trip. I've done it a couple times. Just a good time, scenic views out in the middle of nowhere. Typically some good fishing, but it can be on or off, so we'll see how it goes. But excited to get out there. I didn't leave super early, but we definitely got some ground to cover. Gonna have to pay attention to what we're averaging mile wise to make sure we get to the takeout at the appropriate time. So we are on the way. We'll see how it goes. All right, we made it to the river and we are floating. Gonna be a good few days. Gonna get up the ways a little bit and then start fishing a little bit. Gonna tie on some small lures, see what I can catch. Go for anything that will bite. But it's already reminding me how beautiful it is down here. Gonna be a fun weekend. And there's the first fish of the weekend. Little bass. Just throwing a rooster tail right now, trying to catch a couple fish. All right, there he goes. Little fish. Pretty fish. Watched him take it. That's awesome. I watched him swallow it. That's awesome. Watched him follow it out. Good fish too. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. That's awesome. Look at that guy. All right, let's let him go. Thank you, Lord. Awesome. Ooh, that's a pretty fish. Got a lot of spots on him. Little sunny. Little sunfish. I'm gonna get it out of you, buddy. pretty stretch. Get up here to this shade, we're gonna fish a little bit more. No water. That part of the video will annoy my wife. The sound of me drinking will send her into a rage. Now don't come down to Texas if you don't know watercraft and can't navigate these class 18 rapids. You'll die. Super dangerous. But with skill and know-how, I made it through. Type of critter coming down right there. Right there too. Hogs or something. Probably a bunch of different things. Nice little sandbar. You check the map, see where I'm at. Take a little break, eat some lunch. We're doing great on time. Wonder what lives up there, if anything. I feel like there should be like goats or sheep up there. I'm sure some big cats have passed through that, these big old canyons and stuff. What a beautiful day, just perfect weather. Wind's blowing good, but not terrible. Wish the river was moving about another 100 CFS, but and then there's a little feeder creek that comes in that normally's got fish in it, and we'll go fish it for a little bit, figure out our plan from there. We don't have to rush at all. We could probably make the halfway point by 3 o'clock, and it's not going to get dark till 7:30 or 8. So you can kind of just enjoy it. And there's a bigger one back behind it. That's funny. Oh, see him right there. Come here, buddy. Little bump. There it is. Oh, he threw it. Oh, that's a big bluegill. Good night. Look at that sucker. Gotta love that. Bluegill are here. There's one. Get it. Oh man. Oh, sorry, buddy. Here, just chill. I'll help you. You done yet? I'm gonna put you back in the water if you quit doing that now. Thank you. Oh, that's gonna be a fish. Told you. Oh, is that a crappie? Heck yeah, man. Big old tuxedoed up crappie. Black stripe on him. Heck yeah, man. That is our 5th species, I think. Boom, that is awesome. All right, go do your thing. Another big old bluegill. Dadgummit. Look at this fatty. Big old yellow belly. Oh, there's it. Oh, he missed. He hit it again. Dadgummit. All right, gotta slow it down. Man, hate that I missed him. He hit it twice. That's when you know you're a bad fisherman. You lose a fish twice, the same fish. What is that right there? Oh, something's dead right there. Let's go look at it. Yep. Old deer fell down in the water. Or came down here and died down here. Huh. This is that feeder creek I've been wanting to get to. It's real shallow up here, and then it drops off back here. The water's normally real clean. There's some big rocks, boulders back here. It is a sweet little spot. The coloration almost doesn't seem right, actually. It's real cloudy, chalky. One of them picked it up. Cool. Oh! Dadgummit. Alright, well. We caught him, just didn't touch him. There's one. Stay down, buddy. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Better fish. Stay down. Better fish. All right, let's let him go. See ya. All right, here is what we are about to do. We are gonna bank this kayak right there. I think. Yeah, probably right there. And we're gonna sit up in that shade, eat a sandwich, some snacks, drink some water. And I think we're gonna kind of wade our way down this. See what we can catch. I don't know if we're gonna camp here or not. I haven't decided. But that is the game plan, so. About to hop out, drag this up to shore, go from there. All right, here is what lunch looks like. A couple PB&Js the wife made me, some trail mix, peanut butter M&Ms, and a jalapeno cheese sausage stick. That works. Drink up some water. Just went for a little swim. It's beautiful back in here. Water felt great. Gonna look at some pictures we've already taken, look at the map, go from there. Thank you, Rachel. Not only do we save money because she makes her own Uncrustables now for the girls. She got a little press jig. But she makes them for me and I freeze them. I don't gotta buy them. I don't gotta make a sandwich. And PB&J is my favorite. It's like ribeye, PB&J. I love this river. I love being out here. There we go. Oh, dang it. Man, I am losing a lot of fish today. I'm not fighting them. I'm just trying to yank them in and I need to slow down. I think I get on the river and currents pushing and everything, you just get in a hurry on everything. If I'd have just slowed down, I'd landed that fish. There's one. Decent fish. Oh man, you bit my tail off, guy. That wasn't very nice of you. Of course, I didn't bring an extra pack of swimmers with me, so now I gotta walk back over there and get some. What a loser. Me, not the fish.
Yeah, it's a good point, something like that.
Start picking up fish on this. Throw it out.
That right there?
Yeah, be small enough where it start picking them up.
This is clean, thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
Awesome.
Give us a little trouble.
Appreciate that.
Yep, you'll have a good one.
Spinner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just fish it just like spinner bait. Just
All
let
right.
it slow roll it.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yep. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
So that was pretty funny. I got out and wet waded, fished this, caught a couple of them, and like I said, I thought I heard some guys come off the private land. You know, there's cabins and stuff up in here people have, and it sounded like they drug their canoes down and launched and then started working towards me. So they came up on me and just started talking to me and asked me if I'd caught anything. I told them I'd caught some throughout the day and caught some in this little stretch, and just talked for a little bit. And then they said, all right, well, we're gonna head up this way. And I told him, I said, well, I said, don't let me insult you. You probably know this, but you know you're not on the main river, right? This is a feeder creek. And they were like, what? And I said, yeah, the main river, dog left's left right there and bends around. I said, this is a feeder creek. I said, you'll be able to go for a few hundred yards, but you'll just get skinnier water. And they were like, no way, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I promise. And it turns out they launched the same place I launched this morning. Sounds like right after me. And they got turned around on their map. And I showed them on the topo. I said, no, it goes up that way. So that was them going back by, and they've been struggling to catch fish. They haven't caught anything all day, so I pulled one of my little inline spinners out and gave it to him. So maybe I'll run into them a little bit later on, but they were a good group of guys. It probably was like a dad and sons and maybe some nephews. I think it was just 4 of them. So anyway, we're gonna hang out here a little bit. We're probably just gonna camp on this sandbar. And yeah, been a great day on the river. You know what my favorite thing about this river is? Listen. Nothing. Just quiet, still. You'll run into a few other groups throughout the trip, but it's pretty peaceful out here. Old Mr. Turtle's got him a pretty good little spot. He likes it right there. Heck yeah. Beautiful little stretch. We are ready to find somewhere to camp. All right, we found home. Found this little flat right here. Got a real pretty view to watch tonight and then get up in the morning too. So I'm not gonna video much. Probably got about 20, 30 minutes before dark, so I'm gonna hustle. Too bad I don't have my bow fishing rig. Look at all those bluegill beds. That's awesome. Fire caught. GoPro battery's charged here. There we go. Yes, I know, I'm about to boil this water anyway, but why not fill up the bladder one more time and do it right. That feels about right. Thank you. Never understood why one of these companies don't think to throw a little burnable wooden wooden utensil in this. Saves you one less thing you gotta pack. It would be ridiculously cheap for them. And honestly, if they did it, it would make me buy their product specifically. So if you're listening to me, Mountain House, or Peak, or whoever out there is making them, throw a little bamboo, burnable, or wood utensil in it. I think I did that right. See how this is. Smells like pesto. Always gotta try a bite and burn my mouth. Then I can't taste anything for the rest of a trip. Which sometimes is a pro. Not bad. Didn't cook all the way through. Got some crunchy noodles in there. Look, here's an unpopular opinion. When you have little kids, you constantly have wet wipes. And clean feet and clean socks will take you so far in life when it comes to camping and hunting and fishing. You will not catch me on an overnighter without wet wipes and a clean pair of socks. And you can make fun of me in the comments, and you can make fun of me if you want to, but I don't care, because I'm going to sleep good tonight with a dose of Benadryl that I may or may not need. You know, I could be having allergies. I could just want to sleep through the night and wake up and not know where I am. I don't do drugs. I do Benadryl. So tonight, I'm gonna have clean feet. And I'm gonna have Benadryl. So yeah, there's that. Even brushed my teeth earlier. Forgot to film that for y'all. I've gone on hunts with guys before. Be out there 5 or 6 days and they'll never brush their teeth. Like, I don't know. That's just gross to me. A toothbrush weighs all of and a couple ounces. Squirt a little bit of toothpaste in a tube and call it good. Oh, the socks are wonderful. All right, we just climbed in the tent, and it's about 10 o'clock. It's a good day, but I am tired. I'm ready to crash. No alarm to set in the morning. Let the sunrise wake me up. I'm not gonna rush out of here. Looked at the map. We got 8 miles to do tomorrow, which should be pretty easy. We were making good time today, so get up in the morning and just start a fire, relax a little bit, eat a breakfast, and launch whenever we feel like it. So it was a good day. Good morning. Slept all right. It's well past sunrise, so apparently I slept pretty good because I slept through it. Fixing to get up. See if I see anybody coming down the river. Hang out for a little bit. All right, guys, figured I'd show y'all what all I brought on this trip. It's pretty simple, not much. Everything gets packed into a dry bag backpack. That's an LL Bean. I've had that for years. On some bigger fly fishing trips, when I was fly fishing a lot, I would bring that, and it's kind of just become my river or kayak bag. But all my stuff fits in it, including this tent, sleeping bag, and sleeping pad, and I'll show you that in a minute. But inside the little compartment in the front is pretty simple. I'm gonna pack it all up as I talk to you. Just a Ziploc full of cotton balls, a lighter. The lighter's always on me. Along with being on me is my Leatherman. Then just a headlamp. I do have a couple extra AAA batteries crammed in there somewhere, but just a basic, you know, $10, $15 headlamp. I've used the nice rechargeable ones and all that. I've gotten to the point where I just like a good simple one that runs on AAA's, and I can throw some extra batteries in my bag. I always bring a piece of aluminum foil, especially on a trip like this. Like I might end up catching something that I want to fry or something. And I didn't do it this time, but you can actually take a piece of foil and rub it down with cooking oil and then fold it up where it doesn't drip and seal the edges. And it's already greased and ready to go. And then throw a little Ziploc bag of flour in there if you want to fry them. This is a new... I've had this version of this knife. I have many of them, probably literally 6 or 7 of them, but I just got a new one, so it hasn't been used much. But just a Mora companion. I get the carbon steel version, and you just can't beat this knife for a camp knife. Edge retention's pretty good. You can abuse it. They're cheap. They're only like $15, $16, and I absolutely love them. Believe it or not, actually on this trip there is 0 service. Once you leave the launch, once you get a couple miles down the river, you're a pretty remote area, and cell phone, all that doesn't work. So I like to bring that just to check in since I have the girls at home. Always have a bandana with me. Comes in handy quite a bit, just acts as a rag. So that's what's in that pouch. And then over here, what do I got? This is just my dry food. About to crack that monster open. But this is when I'm on the kayak and I'm stopping for lunch. I showed you yesterday, peanut butter sandwich, some type of candy. I like shelled candy like M&M's because they don't melt. Trail mix, a little meat stick. And yeah, that's lunch. These MREs are great. Actually, I forgot I had the breakfast one. I'll probably eat that here in a minute. Just add water to these and it's like a cereal. And last night I had the Mountain House for dinner. Like I said, with always having them, this is overkill. I definitely didn't need this many, but I didn't take the time to pack a few of them away. Wet wipes are nice to have. Toothbrush, toothpaste, small first aid kit, just like a day hike type kit, your basic first aid stuff. Sawyer filter system. I love these things. They to fill that gallon jug took me about 7 to 10 minutes yesterday, but they pack up so light. They're simple. They're easy to work. I do like, there's a little bit different version of this that works kind of off gravity. So you get a bigger bag, you hang it in a tree, you attach this, and then you just put it underneath your bottle and you just walk away from it. And that is a sweet system. The only time these don't do well is if you're getting below freezing in the morning. They'll freeze up on you a little bit, but you can do that if you just throw the filter in the sleeping bag with you. Butane for my cook kit. My cook kit is just a little nesting pot. I think GSI makes this. And then the Stanley backpacker kit. It's got your basic, your just little burner, sponge in case I eat something dirty. Sometimes I'll cut these in half and I got to scrub. I think I have a little bit. Yeah, I have a little bit of seasoning in here, a little bit of oil, a lighter, and then my utensil. And then I bring this big jackery. You don't have to do that, but I'm on the water for 10 hours a day, 10 hours the next day around camp. So I'll run through 7 or 8 GoPro batteries. And these little jackeries aren't actually that heavy. That thing's probably, I don't know, 5 pounds or so. So I brought it to charge, and I charged 4 GoPro batteries last night, and then I'm topping off these 2, and I charged my phone, and I'm at 81%. So I probably won't bring this guy again. I want to get their smaller version. If I can get to where I can charge 4 batteries in my phone, that'd be nice. But if you're just using your phone as a phone, not videoing or anything, you can just bring one of the little power banks. And then a jug of water. Show you guys this tent. So this is a Alps Mountaineering, I think is the brand. Honestly, I got a couple of these tents when I first got into elk hunting and stuff, going out west. So I needed something budget and did a lot of research, and I was told these tents were good quality and would get the job done, and I thought I would upgrade them over time, thinking I would need better, but I've used them so many times and I haven't seen them fail yet. This is just their single man. It's small, but it's perfect for a trip like this. You got just enough room to sleep inside. I have a Thermarest Neo Air Pad. I think this is just an REI co-op. I think it's a 40-degree bag and then just a blow-up pillow. And for literally when all you're worried about doing is sleeping in your tent, I love this tent because you got a little dry area. You can put shoes and stuff right there. But it does great if you might have some rain on your trip. Throw in a tarp that you can stake up somewhere just to get a little bit of a dry area. But that actually little vestibule does pretty good to keep your essentials dry, especially if you're using a dry bag. Like I just rolled that up last night and the outside of it had dew on it. But yeah, I think these are like 80-90 bucks last time I checked. So let's see, does that say right there? Yeah, Alps Mountaineering. I think it's called like the Lynx one or something. Good tent. This morning's coffee. Bunch of carp out here. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. 4 of them. And that's what a campsite should look like after you get done with it. No trash left. Fire about to be stomped out completely, and I'll pour some water on it. I just don't understand why guys come out to places like this that we're blessed to have and then leave trash and tear it up and ruin things for everybody else. Gonna hang out here for about 30 minutes. Make sure this fire is completely out. Get on the river. Good old bowling nut. Easy to untie. And super strong. Really easy to untie when you put it on a bite. It's a knot I didn't use often, but as I started to try to conserve cordage, so I was always cutting little pieces off and stuff. I learned how valuable that knot was because you can just always get it undone. Reverse. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Terry, put it in reverse. Give you youngins an idea of how old I am. I saw that video when it was on Vine. We didn't know what TikTok was back in the day. All right. That thing's a great paddle. Best paddle I've ever owned. I bet there's paddling purists out there. People that look at a trolling motor like I look at a crossbow. Pathetic. You just want the easy way. You pathetic loser. That's all the younger generation wants, is that easiness. Mallards over there. River ducks. Oh, just heard turkeys gobble too. I've never duck hunted on a river. I bet it'd be a blast though. Oh, sandy. Nice. First sandy of the trip. There you go, buddy. There you went. He's fighting hard. Get out of here. Get him out in that main current. Oh, they're good bass. They're so much fun on this BFS. We're out. Feels like you're fighting a stinking redfish. You still got some life left in you, buddy? Oh, good gosh. Good fish. Good fish. Healthy. Let's let him go. Her go. Let her go. There she went. See our first good snake of the trip. See him up in there. See him up in there. I think it's a water moccasin. Yep. It is. Pretty one. There it goes. Down into the water. We didn't get a good look at it. Hogs over here. We're gonna go across and see if we can't sneak up on them. They're right up there. There's one right there. What are you doing? Another class 4 or 5 rapid right here. Shame on me for not having a fly rod. One right there. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, they're all in here. Look, they're feeding on those elm seeds. They're everywhere in here. I really like going through these little stretches standing up. Just can see the bottom, and honestly, paddling like this isn't bad. You're probably more efficient because you can see which way to go better. Man, wouldn't you love to own that piece of property? I would just come down here every evening, 3-weight or a 5-weight. Throw a popper, a little streamer. Some crawl the bottom and catch carp on. Honestly, you could probably kill a deer or hog right up on that flat up there. Another class 5 right here. If you haven't figured out, that's a joke. I should probably sit down for this one because there's a little bit of a drop. It gets real skinny right there. I don't know if we're going to be able to float through it or not. Maybe enough. Maybe enough. Oh yeah, we're good. That is a pretty little stretch. Near about got the full Texas experience. We've seen hogs, we've seen snakes. We've not seen a live deer yet, so we got to check that off the box. But we've caught largemouth, we've caught spotted bass, we've caught green air sunfish, we've caught bluegill, sand bass, crappie. We've seen hogs, we've seen a water moccasin. If we could see a rattlesnake and a deer, y'all would never have to come to Texas. You could just watch this video. Our last drag. Getting around this bend. Should be able to control the rest of the way up. Load her up. All right, we're about to come around the bend on our last little stretch. Once we get on this straight shot, it's only like 1.5 miles to the takeout. All right, I can see the takeout just underneath that bridge.